So you guys won't believe what happened to me recently. I was actually farming some countdown and I was doing the method that I showed you guys in the video that I posted on the main channel, the best exotic farm. And I talk about countdown, farming LMGs, SMGs, or marksman rifles, setting those as your targeted loot, right? So I typically always select SMGs, and that just seems to be the one that works really well for me. So I will say that those just seem to work well because you have a chance of getting the backfire, the chatterbox, or the Lady Death 3 exotics, and then you have obviously all the SSGs that drop. So in this gameplay, I end up getting 2 exotics in one run. Yes, 2 exotics. As you guys can see, this is actually my first exotic right here, and it was the chatterbox. So I pick it up and I'm like so stoked because usually if you get 1 exotic, that's a good run for me. And I want to say every 4 runs I can buy 1 exotic cash right in countdown, because we get about like 52 points depending on how well you do it, almost 60. But yeah, however long it takes you, about 4 runs will get you 1 exotic cash. Now what I will tell you is in those 4 runs, usually I get at least 1 exotic, sometimes 2, but typically one exotic every 4 to 5 runs just from the drops. But look right here what happens. Another exotic drops from another boss, and this was the backfire. So that was actually 2 exotics in one run, which was the first time for me. I've gotten 1 exotic here, like back-to-back runs. I've had really good runs in countdown. And like I said, the best way I found to do countdown to farm exotic has been weapons. And there are 3 specific type of weapons that I've had the best luck with. It's been shotguns, it's been LMGs, and it's been marksman rifles. And the reason why is because out of all the exotics, these give you a chance of getting 3 different exotics. So there's more exotics in the loot pool, so that means you have a bigger chance of getting those exotics themselves. If you look at the SMGs, you have the backfire, you also have the chameleon, and you'll have the Lady Death. So those are the 3 SMGs that I typically get right here. Now, if you guys are looking for LMGs, you'll also notice you have the blue screen, which is the newer LMG, you have the Bullet King, and then you have the Pestilence, which all have a chance of dropping in countdown. And then last but not least, you have the marksman rifle, which is going to have the Mantis, the Nemesis, and obviously the new exotic sniper, the Dread Addict. So yeah, there are a ton of exotics that you guys can get from these 3. And you also pair that up with the countdown vendor that you guys can usually unlock 1 exotic cash every 4 times if you guys complete the objective in countdown. It's a win-win for exotics for me. So if you guys have been looking to get exotics in the Division 2 and you don't want to farm any of the other methods, well, this has been a great way to supplement any other method you're using. I found a lot of SMGs. SMG seems to be the one for me. As you can see, the loots just keep dropping and dropping, and this is how I've been able to get my exotic components up and allowed me to level up my guns so that way that they can get to level 17 expertise, which is the current level I'm on. So if you guys have been looking at how to get more exotic components more efficiently, this for me has been my go-to method. And I'm not talking about doing blueprints, which you guys can do that weekly. I'm talking about just farming. This method right here on countdown is my go-to. So what we're gonna do here, guys, hopefully you guys have good luck like I just did, and let me know how many exotics you have gotten in 1 countdown run. What has been the most? I've heard someone telling me they've almost gotten 3, which is actually pretty cool. All right, guys, we'll wrap it up here. Appreciate the support, appreciate the love. I will see you guys in the next Division 2 video. But until then, hey, nothing but skills out. Take it easy, everybody.